Hi and welcome to Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. Today is November 20th, 2014, and I'm your Thursday vlogger, Jennifer. This week's topic is how do you deal with having different food likes, dislikes, needs, quantity you eat versus those you love, live with, eat with, and socialize with. Share your strategies and experiences and how you make it work. Well, my living situation is probably pretty unique. My husband and I are both gastric bypass patients. We don't have any children, so it's just the two of us. We just planned for the two of us. Our needs are very similar. He is able to eat a little bit more than I am. I don't know if that's because the surgeon gave him a larger pouch than I did, or that he gave me, and we did have the same surgeon. Our likes are a little bit different. We have certain things that, that each one of us likes and dislikes. I dislike processed cheese of any kind, and he kind of likes it. I like guacamole. He hates it. So, just unique things that we work with, and I think that's normal for everybody. As far as eating with our loved ones and how we make that work, there's, I can think of a few different examples. We have 3 godchildren, 2 girls and a boy. The girls are 17 and 13, and the boy is 6. The 6-year-old eats about as much as we do, so that's no issue. However, the 17 and 13-year-old, I think, are a little self-conscious when they eat around us, and I try very hard to explain to them that our tummies are just a lot smaller. It doesn't mean the amounts of food that they're eating is wrong, and they shouldn't look at it that way. And it breaks my heart that they tend to question how much they're eating compared to us. I wish that they wouldn't, and I don't know what else to do other than to explain to them about our surgery and what it did to our stomachs and why our stomachs are unique compared to theirs, and that the quantity they're eating is okay, and what they're eating is okay. What's not okay is for teenage girls to have self-image issues. That's something that we deal with. One of the struggles with social eating. Let's see. Eating out with friends, that's another thing that I find kind of difficult. Some of our friends enjoy going out to buffets. My husband and I really don't. For one, I think the buffet foods are gross. I do. And the fact that we can only eat a small amount of food, I want to make sure that it's good tasting and healthy and something that our bodies need. So learning to say no to your friends or suggesting other options, goodness gracious, I cannot talk today. That took a lot of getting used to because we were very much go with the flow type of folks. People would make suggestions and our answer is sure, let's go to a buffet, Now we have to kind of speak up for ourselves and let them know that, yeah, that's probably not the best option for us, but how about this? And my husband and I go into a situation knowing what's on the menu. Whether we know beforehand or we pick a place when we're with friends, we look up the menu and we make a decision before we go into a restaurant on what we're going to get, if we're going to split it. More than likely when we go out, we do order one main option, a main entree, and we split it. So that's the first thing that we ask for is an extra plate. If we choose not to split a meal, the first thing we ask for is a doggy bag. And I will split my meal before a bite goes in my mouth. I will put half of it, sometimes even more than half of it, into the doggy bag to go home. That's how we deal with eating out. The other side of eating out with friends is you notice how fast people eat. And we don't eat that fast. We savor every bite. we chew our food well. I do find that sometimes when we are social with other people, we forget that we're weight loss surgery patients and that we have to be mindful of eating slower, and I hurt myself sometimes that way, and have to learn to put the fork down right away. I really hate eating fast, just for the fact that it is painful, and I have to remember that it is okay to slow down. It is okay to say, well, you know, I'm not really ready to go yet. And give me a few more minutes to finish my meal. Being a people pleaser, this has been a hard thing to learn to do. Every day, you know, every day I'm getting stronger and learning to speak up for myself and explain to our friends and family that, you know, we're just not ready. We just need a few more minutes to finish our meal, and that's okay. I do find even still, and I notice this with some of my family members more, or my husband's family members more than anything, is that they'll make comments about how much we eat and how slow of eaters we are, and it does kind of get to me a little bit, and I just have to explain every time, and you know, you shouldn't have to with your family, especially. Yeah, I guess that my husband and I are used to it. We're used to the quantities that we eat. This is our new normal. I could see how other people find this very strange, and you know, we eat about 1/4 of what they do, and maybe they're a little self-conscious about that. You know, it's eye-opening, I think. The quantities that people eat, they may not necessarily need that much food, and watching how much that we're eating now is, you know, maybe it's making them look in a mirror and realize maybe they don't need that much. I don't know. I just know that I am really tired of explaining myself and how much I eat and what I eat, and you know, if I want a slice of pie at Thanksgiving, explaining why I can have that now. Yeah, I've had to do that a few times. So those are my situations, my techniques, and how I handle them. And yeah, I hope that you guys got something out of this, and I did want to make this video. My husband and I are on a little weekend getaway at the Oregon coast, so I wanted to make this video while I was here so you guys can enjoy the view with me. Let me turn my camera around so you can see it. I hope that turned out okay. It is a gorgeous day at the beach. I wish everyone could be here. Oh, great, guys. Well, I hope that you, like I said, I hope you guys got something out of my video, and I hope that you have a wonderful week and tune in tomorrow and come back and see me next Thursday. All right, have a great day, guys.